You do not want to be told what to do. Government should have to follow the rules. People should be able to keep their earnings. If you like the above statements, you are on the right website. My objective, with the diligence of this little light of mine, we the people can save this once great nation. What you believe or want does not matter to them, i.e., your elected representatives. They think they are elite. That has become very obvious. They just want you to believe in something, be a part of the consensus reality, be in a state of willful blindness, occupying your time with sports, movies, drugs, etc. They know better what is right for you. In fact, after 9/11, George W. Bush told us to go shopping. Not exactly a call to duty. Anyway, they want you trapped in your little world and not interfering with their affairs. Trapped in your little world, you ask? Yes, they have been educating you to be small-minded since the mid-1800s. That fact via NEA, Trojan horse in American education. And the president said it too, quoting him, and for the international order that we have worked for generations to build. Ordinary men and women are too small-minded to govern their own affairs. That order and progress can only come when individuals surrender their rights to an all-powerful sovereign. This is the video of Obama saying it, President Obama's words. Yes, they have us duped, hoodwinked, bamboozled, whatever you want to call it. What they are selling just is not so. They left out of your education the civics training needed to maintain this America. So now we are their slaves, and they did it in your name. You don't believe it? Why would you? You listen to the mainstream media, not the news. TV and radio news has no content, only what you should think. You are only getting what they want you to hear and see. There is so much more to know. Fox News, CNN, NBC, The Blaze, etc. They are all the same propaganda. They change a few words around to fool you, but it is the same propaganda. The race issue based on skin color is a deeply emotional one among many that has caused unimaginable separation and was used very craftily to position large groups of people against each other. This is a wake-up call to all those who believe they are free because of race or class or wealth. We have all been denied freedom and dignity, trapped in life of servitude to the banking families and their economic stranglehold on our planet, no matter what color our skin may be. This from description of how the elite stay in power. And another obvious fix you are trapped in is, they have us divided with their constant left/right propaganda. The left/right propaganda has become some folks' religion, replacing God, the based religions of the world which they have deemed as phony. The final outcome so far is, we have been duped. We know what the problems are. But most are arguing to change the consensus reality that enslaves us, rather than trying to free ourselves from the enslavement. I imagine it'd be fun to experience being human without the consensus reality programming. The enslavement is by the corruption of money, which buys us energy, food, shelter, etc., politics and education. Okay, we have been duped. What can we do? First off, to save this country, we the people must realize that we have been programmed to be something other than good Americans. Our education in the civics to maintain this country has been dismal at best. The following is the very basic civics you should know. The philosophy of our U.S. government. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. the purpose of U.S. government to secure these rights. The only way that the United States Constitution, the rule of law, has teeth is if we the people give it teeth. Thomas Jefferson said, "Ignorance and freedom cannot coexist." How can you defend freedom if you don't know what it is? And how can you defend the United States Constitution if you don't know what it is? The battle that is being fought here is against civic ignorance. We the people need a massive re-education in the civics that made this country great. Among the civics we need to know is this: we can use nullification or just say no to laws. And this, we the people can change our government directly. The procedure is called Article V, Convention of the States. It has been there all along, just never used until now. Or, we could move into a different type of social/economic system. Say, Peter Joseph's zeitgeist system or contributionism. It would not be capitalism. Anything without money may be a good choice. Except, how do we change over? Or just quit cooperating with them? No violence needed. But also realize that silence is consent. And quoting Martin Luther King, the limitation of riots, moral questions aside, is that they cannot win, and their participants know it. Hence, rioting is not revolutionary, but reactionary, because it invites defeat. It involves an emotional catharsis, but it must be followed by a sense of futility. You should remember what the real issues are, the issues we all have, the issues that are common to both liberal and conservatives, the issues we can come together on. Personal responsibility. Do you want to be told what to do? Government should have to follow the rules. People should be able to keep their earnings.